Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Glen,
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Darrell.
and we are the Channel Surfer, baby. Let's go. Welcome back to the pod, everybody. Episode 11. Like we said, thank y'all for always tuning in, rocking with us. This episode, we're going to be recapping the 98 Oscars, and we're going to go through some of the biggest Oscar snubs that we've seen since 1990. So roughly, the last 30, 40 years. As always, we're going to start with best thing we watched this week. Darrell, why don't you start us off? Tell us best thing we watched.
So last week I said that I was going to start Paradise, and I did. So the best thing I watched was episode 3 of Paradise. So episode 1, I didn't really like how they started outside of where the normal cast was. Episode 2 was getting back into it. Then episode 3 was all the way back. So episode 3 was fucking lit. It was like back to true form, Paradise season 1. I fucking hate that white bitch, whatever her name is.
Sinatra?
No. The one who killed Billy.
Jane.
Fuck that bitch. I can't stand that. That bitch she's the worst, boy. Uh-oh. So yeah, I've been on that. I'll probably finish it this weekend.
Oh, so you haven't caught up yet?
Nah, I've been watching it a little bit at a time. I've also been
nastier.
A lot of Red Dead Redemption, so I gotta balance it.
All right, Tyler, what's the best thing you watched?
I mean, it's obviously Invincible.
Yes,
which everybody should be watching that shit. And if you're not, you shouldn't be watching this pod either, bitch.
Yeah. That was one of our most anticipated of the year, so I knew what time it was.
I forgot that it already came out.
Yep.
3 episodes.
3 episode premiere.
When?
That shit was gas.
That was yesterday.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
I was at the Laker game. What are you going to do?
Fuck the Lakers.
That second episode was so good, talking about like how they got down to the 50 Ultramites. And obviously, like I said, we talked about it before. I read the books because I couldn't wait. So this season's so lit, and it's like they're doing it so good.
No, yeah, the backstory was dope. I really enjoyed that part. That shit was crazy.
That was obviously one of mine as well. But the best thing I watched besides Invincible was The Madison. If you have listened to this pod, you know I am the ultimate Taylor Sheridan supporter. He's back. He did another show. This is created and written by him. This is on Paramount. And it stars Kurt Russell and Michelle Pfeiffer. It's about a family that is rich, that lives in New York City, and due to tragedy, they have to move to Montana and basically become like ranchers. Super fire show. Yeah, listen, it's a super fire show,
bro. What's wrong with him?
It's a super fire show. It deals with like tragedy and like loss and stuff like that. And I really like when they do, like when they look at that kind of stuff and like how people deal with it. I don't know what it is with him about, taking people from the high life to the living with, no electricity, but he the best at it. Like, so you got The Madison on Paramount Plus, you got Invincible on Amazon Prime, and you still got Paradise on Disney/Hulu. So without, those are the shows that y'all can look at. There's so much shows going on. We're going to do a pod one day where we just talking about what shows and movies is out. But let's get into it. 98th Oscars just passed. What are you guys' thoughts? Surprises, happies, upset, anything,
I mean, for me personally, it was a solid Oscars. I mean, no real like shocking no shocking results, and I think everything kind of went as I was expecting, with the exception of Best Actor. I feel like maybe we can go like we can touch on each of the major categories, but overall it was solid. I'm not watching the Oscars to like listen to fucking Conan O'Brien, but like the first half of it, I was playing Red Dead Redemption while I had it on my laptop, and then once the
People Wars, yeah.
No, once the USA game came on, then I had that on while I was watching it on my laptop. I'm just trying to see who won, and that's it. Like, I don't care about anything else. But we can definitely hit on every like all the major ones. Nothing really shocked me too much. But I was happy on a couple of winners.
Sure. I didn't I expected the people I expected to win won. I mean, I said on the last pod that I really did want Delroy to win, but I did say I don't expect him to win, but I would love for him to win. Sean Penn won, as me and you, Tyler, we both said. Great actor. I think he's now tied for the most Oscars as a male. Um, he's a great actor. So I mean, I didn't like I said, I would have loved for Delroy to win. I would have loved for Sinners to leave with more than 4 Oscars. I would have loved for him to get Best Picture, but I'm not mad that they lost Best Picture because I think One Bad After Another is a good ass movie. I'm not mad that PTA finally got a Best Director. Not mad at all. We knew Coogler was gonna get screenplay, and obviously, and I was talking to Jen about it. I'm super, and I said on the last pod, I'm super happy Michael B. Jordan got his Oscar. Like I was so happy. I didn't think he was gonna even in the running until the SAGs. Do I still think Timmy performed better than him? Yeah. But I love Michael B. Jordan, so it's a win for me. I don't, like, and I didn't really like I said there was no real snubs for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think there was. I mean, not in any of the major categories. I didn't see any like outright snubs, but going back and like looking at it, I still think Leo had the best performance out of all the like leading actors. But it's like we expect that from him now, so it's kind of like okay, well, it's fucking Leo.
I don't think he's ever gonna get another one, and it's like he's a great actor.
Yeah,
he's always a great actor.
I mean, let's because I want to say something about that Best Actor award, because obviously we were all rooting for me and you, Glenn, were rooting for Michael B. Jordan.
No, I mean I'm actually glad he got it. I was kind of like, okay, because I thought he did good, and it's so funny that people are like, just because he was playing 2 different people, he doesn't mean he should get it. And I'm like, it's a little bit more than that, but I think he did good. Like I said, there's no outright snubs at all.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just kind of like, it's
if it was as long as it was one of those 3, I was perfectly like Timmy, Leo, or Michael B. I was cool with it.
Yeah,
if they tried to throw a little, boom, and let's give it to Wagner, no offense to him, or Ethan Hawke, no.
Yeah.
Man, see, I feel like like I'm on the same kind of vibe, as long as it was MBJ. Well, all right. Let me say this: even though I love Timmy, I didn't want him to win for one reason only. We'll talk about it whenever we get to these snubs, but it was Marty was a really good movie. His performance was really good. I wouldn't say for him to get his first Oscar on that, that wouldn't sit right with me, honestly. Leo's, like you said, I feel like it's at the point where Leo's been snubbed so many times. Like it's just at the point where he's probably not going to win another one. Even though him and I feel like my favorite kind of Leo is like whenever he's fucking frustrated and mad, when he's doing like the whole like
when he did that.
Yeah, like the whole Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and the like how he was in one battle when he's like, fucking man, like he's like, man, my fucking brain's fried, man. Come on. So, same Once Upon a Time, he was like 7 fucking whiskey sours. Like that's my favorite Leo. So honestly, I actually rewatched One Battle last week. For the only like that was my first time rewatching it, and honestly, Leo did kind of stand out to me. But I mean, it's hard for me to be like, all right, Leo's gonna win an Oscar for this, but he didn't win for all these other roles. So
But I mean, so that's my thing though, is I brought it up whenever I said that. I was like, yeah, he won for The Revenant, which I think is like by far one of his like not his worst performances, but like
it's not
anywhere near his top like 4. Yeah. So it's like I think that he'll win again later down the road for something that we're kind of like, oh well, okay. I mean, whatever.
It's like, oh, okay, that's nice, thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, then again, it's like it could just depend on like the nominations that year, or whatever. So it really all depends. This year was a decent crowd around him, so it's not. I can't really be mad about it anyway.
And PTA deserved one. He waited long enough. I feel like, again, it is a let's make you wait. Same thing with, I think Timmy's going to do the same thing like you said. He's going to have to do a movie, and I'm not going to lie, I would do all the praise, but I know he's not going to win next year. But, I think he'll get another nom, and I think he'll lose 3 years in a row.
See, Timmy, it's so funny because I kind of see Timmy going the same route as Leo. And just like Leo, he got snubbed for all these years, and then you finally got here years later. So I wouldn't be surprised if Timmy goes down that same kind of path, like maybe 10 years from now he'll be fucking in a.
He'll finally get it after
Yeah.
saying like chasing the greats. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna all right. You're gonna be just like him. But yeah, like I said, it was cool. Oscars. I saw people mad about the what is it? How you say it? How you say that shit? When they do the memory thing.
In memoriam.
Yeah, in memoriam. They were mad because Eric Dane and James Vanderbeek were left off.
Really?
Human error, man. It's an accident.
That's a pretty weird human error. Come on now.
It's just, like you add in so many people and so many people are passing.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible. Sometimes you might forget somebody. Like, sorry. No offense. Like, and we love them obviously, but it's literally just an accident. People were literally like pissed. It's like,
I mean, they might be on the next one.
Yeah, like sorry. It's literally just an accident. But
what I was gonna say for the you kind of touched on the best supporting actor. That's the only one that I was pretty surprised on. I was pretty sure that it would be either Darrell or Benicio. I was surprised that they gave Sean Penn his.
He's been winning all season though.
I mean, it's just. I mean, that doesn't really mean that. It just surprised me that there are only like 3 actors who have 3 or more Oscars, and Sean Penn's one of them. I like Sean Penn. I thought that his role was great, but the Oscars takes into account all those things. They'll not award someone because they've already won one or they won 2. So to put Sean Penn into that category with DDL and Jack Nicholson, those are the only other 2 people who have 3 or more Oscars, and then you got Sean Penn. Sean really at the goddamn awards. He don't.
Yeah, me and Glenn talked about that. Me and Glenn talked about that last week. Was how like they might give it to Delroy just because it's like, okay, we know he's been snubbed before, or like hasn't even been nominated for certain things. But I mean, Sean Penn was acting his ass off in that movie though, so I was kind of like,
and I did think that it was like you try not to lean on that, but seeing the way the Oscars have been unfolding, I mean, not the Oscars, award season has been unfolding, I was like, oh, he's cleaning up, especially like the last 4 he cleaned up. I was like, oh, you leading up to it.
Yeah.
They're gonna give it to you.
Then
I think the only person who didn't win a lot leading up to it and won at the Oscars, honestly, was like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Jamie missed a couple, and then they finally gave it to him at the Oscars.
Yeah. And I was also thinking that Benicio and Sean Penn would kind of split the votes. They're in the same movie, so
his role is so much bigger in that movie than Benicio.
Yeah. But Benicio is so loved in that movie, though.
Because he really did come in like 100%. But like I said, it is what it is. And obviously, that Jessie Buckley was going to win because she went like 9 for 9. That's some.
Yeah.
No, they said it was 42 awards she got for that movie.
It was. It was a kind of. I mean, it wasn't a great award. What am I trying to say? The other actresses in there
and nominations. Yeah,
it wasn't a super tough.
I thought it was her or Rose Byrne. It wasn't Meryl Streep's, and like the year it was like Rose and Meryl and Glenn Close and Viola and
I was kind of weak. I did watch Hamnet as I told y'all on a Saturday. Great, her performance was great. The movie first half,
but it's all about her.
At halfway mark in the final scene, really good. I mean, I feel like sadness and despair is like the easiest emotion to like recognize. So whenever there's somebody on screen just being fucking sad, everyone's like, you know what? That bitch is acted.
I'm glad you said that because we're gonna spin back around to that specific sentence. Hold on, look, we're gonna get into these categories or not categories, this list. So me, Darrell, and Tyler composed 10 of the biggest Oscar snubs we've said since 1990. We all picked some. We're going to go down the list from 10 to 1. I'll tell you if it's mine. Darrell will tell you if it's his. Tyler will tell you if it's yours, just so you can have ownership to it. But we're going to start with 10. Y'all know me. Y'all know I love animated movies.
So y'all can light us up on TikTok again.
Yeah. In fact, with or without kids. In 2024, this is number 10 for us. In 2024 at the Oscars, The Wild Robot lost to Flow for Best Animated Film. That year it was Wild Robot, Inside Out 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, Despicable Me 4, and Flow. Flow, I watched the movie. It's a very cute movie. There's no words. The animation is very unique. I think it's like made on a computer or some shit. It's literally just a cat trying to survive a flood. Cool movie. The Wild Robot is one of the best animated movies ever made. Bar none. A movie about you doing something that you you like, I'm gonna teach you how to do something with your shortcomings. Being a smaller geese, you can't really fly. Being raised by a robot in the wild, man. Listen, that movie was so good. When you think about standing the test of time, that movie's like the story behind it, the music, the acting in it, like I'm saying, like, and then if you don't even want to use that one, Inside Out 2, touching on puberty and getting anxiety and getting all the new emotions that come with becoming like a preteen. I feel like they gave it a flow because of the creativeness in the animation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My thing is like the Oscars rarely recognizes sequels. Inside Out, Cool, Panda, and Despicable Me, they were not going to win. So it really was a 2-man race.
Mhm.
For those who don't know me, I do have a cat. I fucking love cats. So I love movies and I love cats. So you would think Flows were right up my alley. It really wasn't. It really was not. It was okay. Like, I respect originality. Honestly, this was a situation where the Oscars awarded something that was original and like more artsy. While Robot was a little more mainstream, but it connected with more people. And sometimes the Oscars just wants to give more credit to like a smaller, more artsy kind of unique film. Sometimes they be trying to overthink it, and that was one of those prime times because the Wild Robot was very clearly the best.
Yeah,
of the year.
Man, Wild Robot is so good.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Tyler, we talked about it when we saw it. We was like, bro, this should be one of the movies, especially that year specifically, like, because it was a weak year. Like, this should be nominated for a Picture of the Year. Like, that was a good movie.
Oh yeah, that movie was. I've watched it 2 or 3 times myself just because I was like, this shit, I got to run this one back. But I mean, and we say they don't award sequels a lot, but I mean, Inside Out 2 is like, up there with like the Toy Story movies. Like, those movies get nominated all the time. I mean, shit, Toy Story 3 got nominated for Best Picture.
But he win.
I know, but it got for Best Picture. It's crazy for an animated movie, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, like I said, so that to me is a big snub.
Aren't they making a Wild Robot 2?
They just announced that
Didn't they just announce that?
It's like in the infancy stage. Yeah, I literally just showed Jen that the other day. Number 9. This is Darrell's.
Yeah. So this one,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You can run it through.
So this was actually gonna possibly be one of my hot takes last week, because this isn't one that if you Google the top Oscar snubs, this one will always come up. But I feel strongly about this. 1994, Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I'm not saying that he should have won, but the fact that he wasn't nominated is a disgrace. So the Oscars, they don't typically, well, not even typically, they just do not award or even give any credit to comedy roles or comedy movies. It kind of sucks because it's comedy is a part of fucking acting. I don't know why you can't recognize it, but the shit that Jim Carrey is doing to Ace Ventura is the way I think about it is this. I feel like I can find someone. I love Morgan Freeman. I love Shawshank. I feel like I can find another actor who can do a small piece of what Morgan is doing. I love Forrest Gump. I love Tom Hanks, but I feel like we could have found somebody else who could do something along those lines. There's nobody on earth who could have done what fucking Jim Carrey was doing like Ace Ventura. And then after Ace Ventura, it was lights out. He did Mask. He did he did Mask and Dumb and Dumber that same year, and then it was fucking curtains from that point on.
Even if you think about that movie specifically, the scene where, like, if you want to say, oh, he's not really acting, he's being funny. The scene where he scores the touchdown and then does the touchdown scene in reverse. Yeah. That's a fucking that is so hard to do. Like, doing anything backwards. And he and then with not only does he go when he sits back down and is like, hey, bro, the fact that he's able to do that, that is some high, obviously, again, you said that. The Oscars don't give a fuck about comedy movies. That's some high level acting. For him to be able to, him keeping a straight face, and we don't know how many takes it takes, but him being able to get through doing some of that shit like that.
And you know that whatever was on the script, it was not what he was doing. He was making up some shit. It wasn't
Facts.
like the opening script doesn't say, "Hey, I need you to walk like this while you're kicking." Like, yeah, it might say kick a box, but it ain't gonna say like do all the shit that you're doing. how he's kicking the box with the fuck. That shit is all him, bro. So like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, why not? Like, I feel like if you get in the time machine and you go back, you will nominate stuff like that because those are people doing performances that nobody else on this earth can fucking do.
So we had Bridesmaids that got nominated for Best Supporting Actress. You had Tropic Thunder got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, which is wild. And then back in the day, like I feel like back in the day, you know, like Charlie Chaplin and all that, and like they were like, oh yeah, you know, like that was comedy. That's all that was, just physical comedy because it was silent movies and shit.
Yeah.
But then like now the physical comedy stuff like that isn't anywhere near as appreciated anymore.
It all
like you have all this epic shit going on now. People are like, oh, we don't give a fuck about that stuff anymore. But I feel like Jim Carrey's basically just channeling shit like that.
Yeah.
Especially in Ace Ventura.
It also doesn't help that at the time that movie came out, like people, anybody like maybe 25 and maybe 28 and older, they were like, what in the fuck is this? Like, it wasn't a movie that people could connect to because they had never seen some shit like that. They were like, what is this guy doing? Why is this guy talking out of his ass? But like now, like everyone's kind of coming around to be like, hey, that shit's fucking amazing. That's just
talking out of his ass.
Man,
man.
the Oscars is very like old and white for sure back in the 90s for sure. So it's, you know, imagine some 60-year-old white man looking at fucking Ace Ventura. He'd be like,
no, they didn't. They didn't watch that movie. Hey, I could think about that.
Hey, then it led us to Ace Ventura 2, where he comes out of the rhino's ass, and that shit's hilarious.
That movie is, oh man,
that's just fun.
Okay, so that he said Jim Carrey getting snubbed, not even nominated. Number 8, we have 2011 Moneyball losing to The Artist.
Oh, yeah, this was mine because what in the fuck are we talking about? You're telling me The Artist is better than Moneyball, Hugo, or The Help? Please tell me where. I haven't heard anybody talk about The Artist since 2011.
Which one is The Artist?
It's the silent one.
Oh no, sir!
Well, it's about like silent films or whatever, and then like, oh, it's this guy.
I was like, what movie is that?
He's like a movie star for the silent film era, and then they're like, oh, like talkies are becoming a big deal now, and yeah.
But yeah, so The Artist, sometimes Hollywood likes whenever people make movies about Hollywood. So it's like, okay, like it was like one of them situations where a movie got some traction and is kind of paying homage, is telling the story of Hollywood. And again, old white men, for sure in 2011, were probably like, you know what? I like that. I remember those days in the 1950s.
Yeah. And the guy won Best Actor too, which I was like, that's crazy. I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming.
You know they wasn't giving it to The Help. Obviously. But like, not to give it to Moneyball, baseball.
Yeah.
White men love baseball.
Yep.
They love baseball. I'm not mistaken, didn't Jonah get nominated that year? If he didn't win, he got nominated.
I think he got. I thought he got nominated for that one, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But then, like, they didn't even like the movie Hugo. I think was like a huge deal that award season. So I'm surprised that one didn't even come up and win. Like, I would have been like, okay, like I guess, but it's just the fact that the artist wasn't even like in my space at that time to win that at all.
That's absolutely insane.
Sometimes the Oscars, like there are certain movies that whenever you look back, you can just tell the Oscars fucked up. Because if you look at any list of the top movies of the last whatever years, Moneyball is always on it.
Mm-hmm.
So like whenever you're looking at these lists, you'd be like, surely this won some awards. You'd be like, nope, it did not. That's Oscars fucked up.
Bird Box. Yes. Okay. Going on to the next, number 7, before we start going off another rant.
Yeah.
About it. Number 7 is Darrell's 2019 Adam Sandler. Obviously, he loves comedians. Go ahead and pop.
Again. So earlier when I was talking about Timmy, I didn't want him to win. The fact that he was even nominated kind of struck a nerve with me because Adam Sandler in 2019 did the same fucking shit as Timothy Chalamet. He was in the same kind of movie with the same director. Safdie film that's all about chaos, all about people who are doing whatever the fuck they can to get over. They're fucking people over. It's pure kinetic energy. Adam Sandler, I think, dove further into his role than Timmy did his role.
Mhm.
But Adam Sandler didn't get a nomination. I'm not saying he had to win. That's the same year that Joaquin Phoenix won. So I'm not trying to say, hey, Adam Sandler should have won. But whenever you have someone like a Jim Carrey or someone like Adam Sandler who's in their lane that's not going to be ever appreciated in a award show, whenever they do take that leap and they get into something more dramatic, we should reward them. Like
Yeah.
he was fantastic in this fucking movie, and he even said, he was like, "Look, this is some shit that I'm doing so I can get some kind of like recognition." He was like, "If I don't," he said, "if I don't get nominated, I'm gonna make the worst fucking movie after this." And he didn't get nominated, and he made like fucking Jack and Jill 2 or some bullshit like that. Like, what are we doing here? Adam Sandler is doing the same fucking shit as Timmy. He don't get no love.
And so my issue with it is, this is my issue with it. There's no real consistency where you have a year where 5, 6 people can get nominated for a movie. That year specifically that we're looking at in 2019, there was only 4 nominations. So it's not like you have to move somebody off.
Yeah.
You can throw somebody, you can add another person, like you said, just for the sake of, hey, we're going to nominate you. But also, I want to say something about this year. The sad and despair. Just because you are being sad and showing despair does not mean you're acting. Just because you're hitting your hand on a wall and screaming really loud and crying does not mean you're acting good. Adam Driver getting nominated, get the hell out of here. That is one of the worst movies and some of the worst acting I've ever seen from somebody. So if y'all and then you don't want to give Sandler that nomination, which is crazy to me. But because, again, you're banging your head on the wall and I fucking hate you, I drive my hard ass. Oh my God, look at you. Wow, he's showing emotion. That nigga can't act at all. He can do whatever. He can't. And everybody know he can't act.
One thing about me, if fucking Adam Driver has no haters on this earth, that means I am fucking not alive. I can't stand Adam Driver, boy.
And that's what's crazy. This is around the time he was Kylo Ren in the Star Wars movies. So he was getting a little Hollywood push. And this is exactly why he got that nom. Because he was getting that Hollywood push. We all talk about Glen Powell push. This was his, we're going to push you into Oscar-nominated level.
Can't stand him.
And now he's gone.
Yeah. I like him in certain roles, but yeah, the Marriage Story one is not his alley at all.
He was cool in The Last Dude.
Yeah,
like
stuff like that I'm fine with. Yeah, but like the Marriage Story, like the really hardcore dramatic stuff, I mean, maybe he'll make a turn at some point, but like I haven't seen that from him really. But I've liked some stuff he's been in. Like Kylo Ren, obviously he was
Keanu
dope,
Reeves, he Keanu Reeves, but he's not an action star.
Yeah.
My relationship with Adam Driver started obviously with Star Wars, and I remember I'm not like a huge Star Wars guy, but I will go see the movies for sure. I remember seeing Kylo Ren, and I was like, this nigga looks cool. And then the moment he took off his helmet and he started talking, I was like, something's off. Like, he seemed cool. This is my very first time seeing him, bro. So I didn't have no baggage. This is my first thoughts. I was like, Kylo Ren seems cool when he has on his mask, but he seemed whack, and I've hated him ever since, bro. Black Klansman, don't like it. Mirror Story, fucking don't like it.
Oh my God, when he screams all the slurs in Klansman, he don't even, I don't believe you. You not racist. You don't even say, you ain't even saying, we can't say it on the spot. He not saying nigga ER correctly. He ain't saying none of them words right. I was like, yeah, you ain't got enough. Y'all in the South, you ain't got enough hatred in your heart, nigga. He don't do it right. So I guess he ain't racist, but he can't act. So have to be like when Leo say nigga, I was like, oh my God, he a slave owner for real.
Yeah.
I mean, that is Leo. It's kind of hard to compare the two.
So yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to number 6, which is 2010.
This is Tyler's really too.
This one right here, another one, because, all right, first of all, what the fuck are we doing here? The King's Speech beating The Social Network for Best Picture, and it beat Inception and Toy Story 3. And The Fighter, if we're going to be honest. And you know what?
True Grit, man.
And one? Oh my God.
Ain't nobody watching the King's Speech right now, bro. I ain't heard anybody say, put the King's Speech on. Not a single time.
I don't know 6 people that seen the King's Speech.
And don't get me wrong, I love Colin Firth. But what the fuck, bro? What are we doing here?
Colin Firth like that.
No, not like that. But I mean, that's he's cool and everything. But what the fuck, bro? The Social Network.
The Social Network is one of the top
That's
5.
Yes.
Yeah, the last 15. Like,
and like, I mean, I know hindsight's 20/20 and everything, but like, come on, bro. Even in the moment, the Social Network was cooking.
I think Inception, before the Odyssey, I still think Inception, other than Dark Knight, but I still think Inception is his best movie. Like, that's to me a perfect movie. There's no flaw in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everybody watches Inception over and over again. That's just
looking at this damn list is crazy because I'm like, damn, the Social Network, obviously, but even beyond that, Inception, Toy Story 3, which is my favorite Toy Story, Black Swan, The Fighter, True Grit, like those, that is.
Wow. Listen, 127 hours was whatever, but James Franco can act. Like, so, like, but like The Fighter was a good, bro. Christian, that's the best. That's probably the best we ever seen Mark Wahlberg ever. Because Christian Bale bring it out of him, and it's Boston, so he really ain't acting for real.
Yeah, and just to paint the picture, there was a list of like the top, like I mentioned before, there's a list of the top 25 movies of the last 25 years. I've seen multiple lists that have the Social Network number 1.
Yeah.
I've seen multiple lists with the Social Network, and I'd be like, it's good. I was like, I still have it like top 5, but it is like, bro, like to not have that movie, like that movie to lose. That's like we going through the list or whatever, right? And we're gonna, and this, we have them ranked or whatever. But when you're talking biggest nut of the last 25 years, it's Pulp Fiction, and to me, the Social Network. Like, so, next one is 2005. Is this Darrell or who's one of y'all?
This is Darrell.
Okay, this is Darrell. I did not see the winner in this category. That's not my kind of movie. But what I can say on Crash is, hell no.
So I thought that this was Tyler's, but here's my thing on Crash. I actually, whenever I saw Crash, whenever I was a kid, I actually did like it. Granted, I was
as a kid for sure. It was a cool movie.
I like movies that like where a bunch of people, their lives intertwined.
Vantage Point. It's a Vantage Point movie.
I feel like I love Vantage Point, by the way. Like that, I love Vantage Point. I love that shit. Yeah. But like, I haven't seen it since, and I can clearly understand why people fucking hate it. But what throws me off is like, I feel like Crash is one of those movies where you like, I feel like white people saw it and they were like, this could possibly end racism. They were like, this is our chance to fucking end racism. We have to fucking make this movie win, and we would have done a greater good to the world. We're gonna end it. But as always, you're asking 60-year-old, 50-year-old, 40-year-old white men to try to, actually critically think and dissect something like racism and prejudice.
Also, so there was only 5 movies nominated that year. There's 100 movies nominated the last category. Secondly, real quick on Crash. A cop sexually assaults a black woman, emasculates her husband, and then later in the movie, saves her from a fire, and they embrace. That nigga was touching her. I don't care that he saved you. He has sexually assaulted you. And now it's like all is forgiven. We don't support that. No. Hey, who did that? What white director made this movie? Go ahead, Tyler.
I know the end piece with Jeremy Pena whenever his daughter comes and like jumps in him before he shoots. That was actually really good.
Michael Pena? You said Jeremy Pena.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Yeah. But Tyler, this is your thing. So I haven't seen.
So I think people mention 2005 all the time as being like, how the fuck did Crash win it all? But also to your point when you said that there's only 5 nominated, it's because it used to always be like that. But then when The Dark Knight didn't even get nominated for Best Picture in 2008, they expanded the category.
Yeah. Okay.
But well, no, I mean, like even like Capote was like a big deal back then. So it's like literally any movie on this list could have won besides Crash. And I'm sure people wouldn't have been like, "Oh, how the fuck did this not win?" But I don't.
Listen, I've heard great things about Brokeback Mountain. Jim Charles Mel Thomas is a very, very good movie. Keith and Jake are acting their asses off. Just not I'm not a cowboy, so I don't listen. That's why I don't relate.
All right, what's next?
This is Glen's.
Yeah, this is mine. 1998. I was 6 years old. I knew this shit meant something to me then. Let me tell y'all something. Saving Private Ryan, losing to Shakespeare in Love. We love William Shakespeare. Shout out Shakespeare. Shout out Gwyneth Paltrow. Saving Private Ryan won the Oscar from the opening scene of the movie. All right? The opening scene. At the storming of Normandy on D-Day, that is some of the most high-level, intense acting from everybody across the board. That movie is a masterpiece. The idea of Tom Hanks being a captain and he's just a school teacher. And your whole mission is in the middle of the war, bro, this mama done lost all her kids. We got to get this boy the hell up out of here. We got to get his ass home. Go get him and get him home. So many good actors in the movie. And when you look back on it, we got a 1998 Matt Damon. This is like, what's it, right before Goodwill?
No, it had to be after.
Yeah, this is after Goodwill.
Right after Goodwill. That's what I'm saying. So we got, you know what I'm saying? Like this is, we got, I think, I have forgot, we got young Vin Diesel in this movie.
There's a lot of stars in this one.
The scene when, one of the best scenes in this movie, do you remember when the German soldier and the dude is fighting in the, they're fighting in the like the apartment, and then the American soldier realizes he's about to lose and he tries to call a timeout? Like, that's real, bro. Like, I thought to die, bro. Like, let's just say it. I mean it. Like that. And again, they just gave it to it's Shakespeare.
Yeah. So
it's Shakespeare.
A little. I've actually read about this like whole year. Like one of the main reasons that Shakespeare in Love won, it like started the whole idea of like the Oscars being like a big campaign. Like it's kind of like politics. So Shakespeare in Love was a Miramax movie. So Miramax, this was like one of the first years where a fucking studio really campaigned. It was like, all right, we're gonna have all these screenings. We're gonna put ads. We're gonna send fucking screenings to people. They were like publicly shit on Saving Private Ryan, but like the movie's only good for the first 20 minutes. Like they would like put all this bad shit out, and that was like one of the first times that was a thing. Do you know who fucking owns Miramax?
Facts. Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? I bet he did that too because the year before they lost to Titanic and they had Good Will Hunting on Miramax.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, if we would have campaigned, maybe we would have beat this monster movie.
So yeah,
like of course, Harvey Weinstein spent money to shit on a movie.
Yeah, so that's what now like the Oscars is like a big campaigning thing. Like you aren't gonna have an Oscar film if you don't make your rounds. You gotta shake hands and kiss.
For sure, we always see when somebody's I'm on SNL.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So I mean, we get it. Like Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme went on Drewski's could have been auditions.
You gotta make your rounds.
Yeah. So 2009, number 2 was or
this
Tyler?
Is me. All right, this is a all right. We all know this is going to come eventually. Listen, as somebody who loves the Hurt Locker, but let's be so for real here. Catherine Bigelow should not have beat Quentin Tarantino for Best Director. I mean, to be fair, Quentin Tarantino shouldn't have ever lost Best Director. But you know what? Whatever. We're just going to talk. We're going to bring this one up just in case because if he would have lost to James Cameron for Avatar, I would have been like, whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
But as y'all know, I fucking hate Avatar anyway. But I would have been like, okay, cool, it's James Cameron, whatever, we'll let him have that one. But get the fuck out of here. Like, be so for real, bro. What are we doing?
And one of those were like, I love Hurt Locker. It's nothing. It Glorious Bastards. It is one of the best. Like, is that like I love like I it's so hard for me to rank Tarantino's movies. And Glorious Bastards is no lower than 3. No lower than 3.
Save the ranking for another.
Yeah, facts. But oh my God.
To most people, it is like it's the only time where like I feel like QT is doing the perfect amount of all of the things that he's good at. Like it's stylized, it has great dialogue, but it's not like overly stylized. It's not like overly crazy dialogue. There isn't a lot of crazy shit in there. He's just it's a fucking masterpiece. Like again, this is one of the movies where if you go pull up any list of the top movies of the last 20, 30, 40 years, that movie's always at the top. Always.
And Hurt Locker is a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It's a good movie. Jeremy Renner and Anthony Mackie, good ass movie.
Yeah.
Good movie. it's just not Inglorious Bastards. And I don't,
Yeah.
and it's like, what is it like? Because it's 2 war movies. It's like, bro, like, so is it more of a, you know, oh, wow, they're really getting in the mind of somebody who's a war junkie, and he's just really, you know, like, and the adrenaline that he's addicted to it, you know, and he don't care about putting other people at risk. Is that what they? But it's like, bro, Christopher Waltz's character, come on,
Yeah.
come on, that scene, oh, and then like you know, who don't like Adolf Hitler getting shot 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Man, he carved him. Not, oh man, he carved. He said, I might get chewed out. I've been chewed out before.
Yeah.
God,
Brad Pitt was fucking on fire in that movie, honestly.
oh, he was so good in that movie, man.
And they say,
God, yeah, Brad is so good in that
he's
movie.
a Gorlami.
Yeah.
Gorlami. Glatsy. Dude, speaking of that, actually, she was like, I hate his accent in this movie. What is that? I was like, just ignore it. It's supposed to be over exaggerated. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh man, what a movie. Okay, so number 2, this is mine, but this is probably everybody's.
All ours.
Darrell's. I know it's Darrell's well. Listen, Denzel Washington gave the best acting performance ever in the history of cinema. Denzel gave the best male acting performance. Maybe only Heath Ledger can come close. And he lost to Sin of a Woman. I love Al Pacino. I love Sin of a Woman. Denzel's Malcolm X from start to finish is, and now that bitch long. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna be sitting there like Lord of the Rings. He is acting his ass off the entire movie. I have listened to Malcolm X speeches. He has his breath control is the same as Malcolm. The way he say words is the same as Malcolm. For like a short portion of my life, I thought Denzel was Malcolm X. Like there's no better acting. If you want to show somebody like what's good acting, you'll put on Malcolm X. Now again, Al Pacino was great in Sin of a Woman, and he should have probably won an Oscar long before. The Oscar loved to do this thing where it's like, sorry, we didn't give you one. We're gonna give you one now.
Makeup.
Yeah, makeup. And it's always and it's like at the detriment of somebody else. You know, like Sean Fennessy was like, oh, if he gets the Oscar in 92, maybe he doesn't get in training. No, he should have both. Like, he should have both. Denzel, like you said, we talked about the 3. Denzel has a clear 3 Oscars. It's Malcolm X, it's Training Day, and it's Fences. He should have those. And he should probably have a few more.
Or he has Glory. So
yeah.
If he got
sorry, I completely forgot to Glory.
Already have 3, yeah.
So, but again, that movie is an absolute masterclass of acting.
But
like,
yeah, you kind of touched on it, but like that's the Oscars gets it wrong all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they get in a position like this where you have one of the best actors from the 70s, 80s, and 90s who's never gotten a fucking award. How the fuck does Al Pacino not get an award for Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Dog Day Afternoon? Like, he should have already gotten an Oscar. So then you get in this position where you're like, damn, this might be our last chance. Either Al Pacino never gets an Oscar, or we give him one here, even though he doesn't. He doesn't really deserve it. He even said he was like, yeah, that should have gone to Denzel. Like he has gone on.
No, yeah, sure. So, like I said, it's unfortunate. Tyler, have you seen Malcolm X?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but I've watched it. Like you said, it's long as hell, so I haven't sat down and watched it again.
Yeah. I only need to watch this one time.
I mean, I'll watch it again. I barely have time to watch movies now.
You need to make sure I ain't watch it.
Oh no, 100%.
You need to make sure I ain't watch it. I know Shane watched it.
If I can get her ass to sit down for that long, we'll see.
No, Jen ain't watched it either.
But I mean, that's actually that was a stacked ass year in the best actor category too.
That's like when you think about the year with Denzel, Robert Downey, Clint, Stephen Reed, and then Al Pacino. That might be 5 at least.
Because RDJ as Chaplin, he was fucking good in that movie.
Yeah.
So
that was like his coming out party. Like
that shit was wild. And then Unforgiven's one of the best westerns of all time. So I mean, Clint Eastwood got Best Picture anyway, so he can get over it.
Yeah. So yeah, but we can go ahead and get to number 1. Darrell, you can go ahead and leave it off.
I mean, we all had the same number 1, really. So the number 1 here is like a 3-pronged disrespect. You got is it 1992?
94.
1994. Pulp Fiction, the most important film in film history.
Mhm.
Pulp Fiction didn't win Best Picture. Samuel L. Jackson didn't win Best Supporting Actor. And fucking and
Director.
Tarantino didn't win Best Director. They went 0 for 3. He won screenplay, whatever. Of course, he won screenplay. The nigga went 0 for 3 in the big 3 categories. The most important film of our fucking lifetime didn't win a fucking category. Samuel L. Jackson doing one of the most iconic performances as Jules didn't win. He lost to fucking Ed Wood, fucking whatever the fuck his name is. Like, what are we doing here? I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking, man, Quentin Tarantino has some fucking weird fetishes. He loves to say the N-word with a hard R, but they
He really does.
but they be treating him like a fucking nigga, bro. They be treating him like a nigga.
They really do.
He is snubbed. The fact that Quentin Tarantino doesn't have one Best Director Oscar is insane.
Yeah.
That's like fucking LeBron not having an MVP, and Kobe not having the MVP. It's like damn, wait, Kobe never got the MVP.
I absolutely love Forrest Gump. I'm not in the camp that Forrest Gump is I love that movie. It's funny, it's got so much heart, everything. Tom Hanks, 100% should have won Best Actor. 100%. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not hearing it. That movie got Best Film Editing. Pulp Fiction is out of order. Like, the movie is out of order. Editing. Boom, I don't care. Got Best Picture. You are kidding me. I love it. Like I said, I love that movie. You can watch Pulp Fiction. When you say Best Picture, you can watch Pulp Fiction like 3 different ways. You can watch it the way it was presented to us by Tarantino. You can watch it in correct order of how you put it, and you can watch it backwards. You can't watch Forrest Gump backwards. It would make no sense, and you damn sure can't watch that movie out of order. And then we say Best Director. Love Robert Zemeckis. Cool. But again, when you talk about the Oscars and stuff, I think about 60-year-old white. He made a movie about the fucking Vietnam time. You got Bear Bryant in there. You got segregation. They hit on everything that old white people love in the South, especially. And then he got a little, he a little on the spectrum. Oh, it's like what a dream movie for an old white man. Zed's dead. Name they banned. Remember, Tyler? I think we was talking about this.
Yep.
Zed's dead. Name they banned after this movie. Before said Zed's dead, baby.
Zed's dead.
Yeah. So an old white man watching, like you said, if you're looking at it from that lens of old white men treating Quentin Tarantino like a nigga, it's like,
bro,
what is this? You watching the movie all out of order, and it's like, what you want me to say? Hey, the motherfucking wolf is on his way. Shit, Negro. But nah, like, and the crazy thing is, I think I told Tyler about this when he's talking about it. That movie, this is how you know that movie is Best Picture, and he should got Best Director. If anybody ever tries to make a movie like that again, you will literally say, "Oh, you just trying to make Pulp Fiction."
Exactly.
Like, if you make a movie out of order, oh, you just trying to make Pulp Fiction. You're just trying to that's it. Nobody's like, "Oh, you trying to make it Forrest Gump." You directed like Robert Zemeckis. We don't even know his style.
Yeah, Pulp literally changed how people started making movies. It's like, wait, you can do dialogue in this kind of way. Like, if you have 2 henchmen, you don't have to start the scene when they're knocking on the door. You can start the scene when they're driving up, and like, what are they talking about? Like, you can always pinpoint.
Niggas are talking about eating cheeseburgers for going to kill something.
That shit's insane. Yeah.
See, I think that could have been another example of them being like, all right, Robert Zemeckis, here you go. Because, I mean, that man he made Back to the Future 2, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and shit like that. So it's like, all right.
But then it's like, here you go, damn.
Like, but I mean, giving it to him for Forrest Gump is kind of like, people are like, oh, nobody's going to say anything about it. It's Forrest Gump. But then obviously hindsight's 2020. We look back on it now, we're like, Pulp Fiction is one of the best.
What's crazy is that he tried to pull that again because him, Robin Wright, and Tom Hanks did a movie recently. They tried to pull that little Forrest Gump magic back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's funny because like fuck Harvey Weinstein, but Pulp Fiction was Miramax. Good Will Hunting was Miramax. So it's like, we're getting a motherfucking movie. Y'all is tripping on us.
Yeah.
Like y'all tripping on us. Y'all won't give us the Oscar. What we got to do? We gonna go shit on everybody else's movie. So But yeah, obviously that's the biggest snub ever.
For sure.
Samuel L. Jackson, they sell his wallet, bruh. Like,
Nigga, every time I watch Pulp Fiction, I've seen that movie like 20 times. Every time I watch Pulp Fiction, I am in awe of
yeah,
fucking Samuel L. Jackson, bro. He is. I'm not. We all have our top fucking Training Day, Malcolm
Yeah.
X, Heath, but like I can't say that anything's better than Samuel Jules. Like it's either equal or
he is,
like
yeah.
he is throwing a goddamn fastball in that damn movie, boy.
He revitalized John Travolta's career.
Yes,
bro.
exactly.
That
I was
shit
just gonna say
over.
that.
That shit was over.
I was just gonna say that.
And he was good. John was
Tell
good.
that bitch to be cool. Say be cool. Say be cool, honey bunny.
What a man. What a movie, man. I can't ask that. I was thinking, like, you know what's crazy? Like, Quinn gonna end up getting like a lifetime achievement Oscar.
It's fucked up, bro.
And everybody gonna be standing on stage, like everybody that's been in his movies, and they're gonna be like, well, we got this wrong.
So many times. Really, I wish that they would just do like a one Oscars and then just do like a makeup and they just award Oscars to all the times that they fucked up. Like that would just warm my heart.
You know what's crazy? I really thought. What's funny is I think that he does this thing too, Quentin, where he's like, "Yo, this is how many movies I'm gonna make. This all I'm gonna do," you know. And I feel like I know for certain it's gonna happen unless something crazy comes out. On his last movie, like, hey, this is my final movie I'm ever making. That's when he's gonna get his Oscar. Because, like, okay, we only got one last chance. Because I thought he was gonna get it for Once Upon a Time, but obviously
he never does it. I mean, he be on some weird shit.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'm hanging out with my kids.
No, he's like he fucking about to make a Broadway play.
Oh, see, but you better get him a Tony shit.
I mean, he's written more than 10, but he's only his whole directing thing.
Like, because I thought he was gonna get it for Once Upon a Time because they was like, oh, it's this final one, but then Parasite came through, and Parasite's cold. But yeah, so that's the list. Of 10 of our snubs. If y'all got some other snubs, definitely put them in the comments. Especially if y'all rock with the Oscars. I mean, I'm not a person who's like Oscars don't matter because it's still a dope ass. You know what I'm saying? Like getting I know if I got one ever, I'd apply for next year. So, but quick hits we're gonna talk about real quick. Obviously this week, big trailers. We in that season. 2026 is shaping up to be one of them ones, bro. Dune fucking 3. The epic conclusion. It's so funny. They was making jokes like Timmy's sitting at the Oscars. He's chilling because he know what's coming down. He knows the Ray dropping 24 hours. I got something for y'all ass. I want to give me no Oscar. Okay, here come Paul Atreides. Him singing on that. Him doing that.
I'm gonna learn the whole champ by the time I was in bed last night. I couldn't sleep. It was like 4 a.m. I'm over here trying to look up the lyrics. I'm about to. I don't know all the fucking words to that chant, but that shit fire.
Oh my god, that shit fire! Yeah, I'm mad, man.
What's the name? And what's the name is doing the music for it, the guy who just won for Sinners.
Yeah,
Ludwig is doing that. I thought Hans is doing that.
I think it might. Yeah,
Hans is doing that, and Ludwig is doing Odyssey. They going ahead. Hans Zimmer versus Ludwig to the Oscar. That's what we are. Everybody like, yeah, they about to get it back. They about to go at it.
Also, John Williams is doing a movie next year, isn't he?
Is he doing a movie?
I thought he was.
Bro, it's just a lot going on.
Because that would be insane.
Yeah, but nah, like I said. Also, let me tell something. Dune trailer, fire.
Yeah, he's doing Disclosure Day.
Okay. Oh, Spielberg. Lord have mercy. But listen, people saying the Dune trailer fire, super fire. People out here talking about Doomsday needs to move off of Dune 3.
No.
Got Marvel fucked up. Y'all got Marvel. Listen, Oppenheimer is the highest grossing movie of all time to never hit number 1 at the box office. Dune is breaking that because it ain't gonna never hit number 1, buddy. Doomsday. Dang.
Man,
when's that trailer?
When's the Doomsday trailer gonna drop? They drop Spider-Man, but damn,
they ain't gonna drop that shit until
like. Worried about it. Listen, y'all gonna be there. They giving a little. Devin's gonna be there. Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. returning, Thor returning.
But they're gonna drop that. They're gonna drop that whole like 2 months before the movie comes out. So that way they're gonna be like, all right, I hope
y'all had it. the problem with Marvel is like with Spider-Man, they be like trailer 7 before the movie starts. But speaking of that, whoever the intern fired that person, them dropping 17 2-second trailers the day before, so stupid. Like, it was annoying me because I kept thinking it was a trailer. And then it would play and it'd be like, where is it? But boy, was it worth it when they dropped that trailer.
That shit was so stupid.
That shit was so stupid.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see which storyline they're following for this one because I honestly have no
Is it
idea.
giving Spider-Man 2? No powers?
It kind of got that vibe, but then it also seems like he's
mutating a little bit.
Like the actual spider, he's trying to transform into like a spider.
Yeah, because there's a couple of storylines where he got some weird shit going on, and I wonder if they're gonna lead this into like the actual like the Spider-Verse comics and like the more Loon stuff and all, because that shit would be fucking crazy. So I'm trying to.
I had completely forgot that he wiped Zendaya memory. I completely forgot about that. Like I kind of. After the nostalgia wore off, that wasn't a good movie, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of just forgot about it.
I liked the trailer. I didn't love it. My thing is, I don't know who the villain's gonna be. Like it seems like they have a whole bunch of villains, and they might
Scorpion. It's all Scorpion, and
like small
something.
Yeah, those might be like small villains. Like, all right, we're gonna show you fighting the Hand and fighting Boomerang and then Scorpion. But I still don't know who the main villain's gonna be. Bruce is in it, so he might end up fucking fighting the Hulk. Like, I don't. And Marvel's main issue always is the fucking villain. So I'm like, if you can't nail down the villain, then shit, the shit ain't gonna work.
Also, from the trailer, my scene stealing dog, John Barenthal gonna turn that bitch up.
Yeah.
God, he was good in the trailer. He looked like. Also, shout out Zendaya. She is going. 2026 is going to be the best year I think we've ever seen from an actor, male or female. She got Euphoria, the drama, Spider-Man, Odyssey, and Doom 3.
Damn,
she's working this year.
She making money.
That's a crazy year because she might got 3 movies that might cross a B. Like, what on earth? Like, yeah, so we ain't never seen nothing like that. And you got your TV show, which sucks, but you the star in that bitch. I don't understand that show.
What?
But, I know where we going. I love the show, but where are we?
Yeah, where are we going? I don't know, but that shit gonna be fucking entertaining. Niggas gonna be doing drugs. They gonna be having sex. It's gonna be entertaining.
I don't know where we going. The show don't make no sense.
I'm not Mr. fucking Jurassic Park 7, nigga. It's just having fun.
Yeah, I mean, babe, I'm there. I'm gonna be there every Sunday. So, leading up, obviously, into the show, Tyler, what you watching this week? Let the people know.
Gonna be trying it out and see the hyped up Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling, because I mean, you know, everybody's talking about it. The book's apparently fire as fuck. So let's see what they do with this one.
Thanks. I just bought the book. I'm gonna read it after I watch the movie.
But yeah.
Speaking of cats, look at my son. My nigga name is Cat Williams. Yeah.
What you watching this week?
I mean, it's hard for me not to say fucking Project Hail Mary. I actually haven't been to the movies. Wow. And over a month, I'm like, nothing has come out that I'm really eager to see. So Project is the first thing that I'm eager to see. So I have to go see the movie. Even though it's March Madness, I have to take a break to go check it out.
I'm gonna see Project Hail Mary. I'm excited for it, but what I'm more excited about this week, obviously, for me, is Ready or Not 2. I absolutely love the first Ready or Not.
Hell yeah.
And it's a continuation, literally right from the last movie. I thought that movie was so fun when it first came out. Did it need a sequel? No, but signed it all the way up. And I love Samantha Weaving, my little Margot Robbie clone. So I'm excited to see her as looking as beautiful as ever. We're gonna get right into it. More killing. And the kills are so funny. I love a good, funny comedy kill type thing. So yeah. We'll be back next week as always, man. Let's surf.